Okay, so this is Linda with Bloom Your Craft, and I am spending the entire year interviewing creative business owners and finding out more details about what they do. And so today I am interviewing Shelley Brandt, and she is an artist who does licensing with her artwork. And so we're going to get to know her and what art licensing is all about. So, hi, Shelley.
Hey, Linda. How are you
Thanks
doing?
so much. Good, good. I'm so glad that you're here with me. Um, so, most people don't even know what art licensing is. Could you give us a, a little 101 real quick on it?
Well, I think people know what licensing is. They just don't know what it's called. Basically, anything that you buy that has an image on it, the art has to come from somewhere. And so people like me have studios and make designs and things like that, and they sell art to put on products. It's art for products to
Right,
help sell your
right.
product. Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. So, the name of your company is Figgy Pudding Designs. Yep.
Right there.
Yep. So, why don't you kind of tell us a little bit about your business and when you got started?
Well, I started Figgy Pudding Designs 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always done licensing. I've been with an agent. So I've been under my name though at Shelley Brandt. I've done a little licensing, done a little selling of artwork and things like that. But I started Figgy Pudding Designs 4 years ago after I left Michael's. I worked in-house as a designer there for 4 years, over 4 years. And I'll show you some products. That's the best way to describe it because we're visual,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
it's things like this. I draw designs that become things like stickers. There you go.
Cute.
Stickers and ribbon and scrapbooking paper and tins. Here's a little tin. This was in the stores this Christmas.
Awesome.
Here's a gift card holder. So let's see, ornaments. It's a lot of everything.
Wow.
I mainly do seasonal things, kids merchandise. Here's a little Halloween paper plate.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's a whole line. Here's some cupcake papers.
Oh, wow.
This was in Walmart, so it's everything. It's a hot. What is this called? A hot.
Yeah, oven mitt.
Oven mitt. An oven mitt.
Yeah.
Tablecloth.
Wow.
Yeah, they did a whole collection. Here's some papers. Scrapbooking papers.
Very cool.
Through here.
That's a lot of artwork.
It is, yeah.
But it's a great way to make use of your artwork and to monetize it, which, there's so many different ways to monetize artwork. And so that's part of my mission is to also educate artists how to monetize what they do, because why not make money off of what you already love and what you're already skilled at?
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, and there's a big market. I mean, every product that has an image on it came from somewhere. So, you can do any field you want. You could put it on fabric. You could put it on. Everything needs something. So.
Yeah. That is so cool. So what does it feel like to see your products in the stores?
I'm kind of used to it now. Honestly, I've been doing this I don't know, over 20 years. So
Wow.
it used to be really I still get excited. I still love seeing the product because a lot of times I don't even know. No, 90% of the time, I don't even know that it's coming out or that it's been used or what it's been made into or anything like that. So a lot of times
Really?
I'm just walking through Hobby Lobby and be like, oh, there's my Santa Claus, or oh, look at, yeah, they don't tell you once they buy it, and it doesn't if the company, like say Walmart, buys some designs from me, they're not going to call me up and say, hey, Shelley, we'd like to show you what we made. They don't have time for all of that. So,
okay. So you sell it to them outright. So they're basically buying the license to use then that image however they want.
Most of the time, yeah. I do both. I do license where you get a royalty off of your artwork, but I also sell outright, which, yeah, you sign over the copyright, you give, it's gone forever. So
Yeah.
the bulk of what I do is selling outright because I sell to places like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, those kind of places. They don't really repeat SKUs or, piece types. They don't really repeat them year to year. So it works better for me to just sell it outright and, get one price because it's never going to run next season. So
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. So now tell me what's going on with you. Aren't you gearing up for SureTex?
I am.
SureTex?
Yes.
Yeah.
SureTex is in May. In New York, it's once a year, every May. I think it's May 15th every year, actually. And it's the main place where everybody goes to show. It's I guess if you've never been, just think craft show on a bigger scale.
Right.
I don't know how many people show there. Hundreds, probably. So there are booths, little 8x10 booths. You set it up just like a regular craft show booth, and I sell my designs. There's a section you can license only, or you can sell outright.
Okay.
And manufacturers and people who need art come and buy it there.
So how is that different than like saying going to the Atlanta gift market trade show?
Like at those places, you're buying the pieces. Like at the gift show, you would go in there and say, if you were a retailer, you'd say, I want, 5,000 of these. Whereas at SureTex, you're buying the artwork to manufacture it yourself. And a lot of time it's their private brand. They're buying for their own brand. So they throw it across a huge selection of different products.
Right.
But it's
Very
similar.
cool.
There is when SureTex is half SureTex and it's half National Stationery Show, which is people who do greeting cards and any kind of paper goods. So it's the same time and the same level, but it's kind of divided up. So half of the you can walk. You can pay to walk SureTex and you have access to both shows. So you can do a stationery show and it's all paper goods mainly. So and they buy individual cards, or not just cards, but paper products, erasers, pencils, and all kinds of things like that. So those places are where they go and they buy the actual product. SureTex is where you buy the artwork.
Got it.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's your big thing right now that you're prepping for, right?
That's my big thing, for sure. It's a once-a-year deal, and it kind of is something where you can make a lot of contacts, and it carries you through the year. Yes. I did SureTex for 2 years, and I didn't do it last year, and I'm going to do it again this year. Just because, people change, change positions, and so, you need fresh contacts and things like that. My art's changed a lot, so I'm going to do it again this year. A little bit. I mean, yeah.
How has it changed? Can you show us an example?
Oh, well, it's just getting a little more detailed. I think I'm just focusing a lot more on trends than I used to.
Okay.
And it's out of necessity because I do so much seasonal stuff. I used to be okay with just putting Santa Claus. It's just Santa Claus. So you can only do that so many times. So now I'm doing trend-driven Santa Claus. I'm doing lumberjack Santa Claus. I'm doing metallic and black and gold Santa Claus. I'm doing pastel Santa Claus. So just a lot more focused on trends, and it's getting better. I mean, that my theory is you do something day after day, you're going to get better eventually, whether you want to or not. So
right. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm excited for it. It's fun.
Well,
it's a super fun show.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a necessity for your industry, for what you're doing.
It
You know,
really is. There's not really another way to get contacts. I mean, and
yeah,
I think it validates that you know what you're doing and you're willing to invest
yeah.
in what you're doing. And
I'm sure that's
the
a big
first year,
investment too.
it's a huge investment. Yeah. Um, all said and done, after airfare and travel and everything, you can get around $8,000 to $10,000.
Oh,
So
sure,
it's a
sure.
big investment. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's worth it. The contacts that you make there, there's no other way to make them.
yeah, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I cut you off. Were you going to say something else?
No, that's it.
Well, thank you so much. This was so interesting. And um, anything else that you want to tell people? I know that you're on Periscope. That's how I originally came to know you. Um, you're still doing Periscope, right?
I am. I've cut back a little bit because I'm doing so much Certex prep. I'm spending half of every single day making art to show at Certex. So I've cut back maybe 2, 3 times a week on periscoping, but I'm not gonna quit. I love periscoping, and I've met like so many people and had so many contacts, and um, it's a lot of fun to just share
Oh, yeah.
ideas, and
Yeah.
you can learn so much. It's great. I think I got in really early. I got in maybe when Periscope was like just a month old. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's really fun. I'm gonna keep doing it for sure.
Yeah. I started early too, but I, um, I probably watched more people than I periscoped, and that's
Yeah,
because my business was in a midst of a bunch of changes. So I didn't want to be out there sending all different random messages.
yeah, right. Well,
Yeah.
I just wanted to periscope about something. I didn't even particularly care what. I don't sell to individual people, or I don't
Right.
sell one piece to anybody. So there's no real purpose for me to doing it other than to like build my brand.
Right.
So it's really worked good for that. A lot of people are getting to know Figgy Pudding Designs and things like
Yeah.
that. So it's really helped to just, not a follow. I mean, I've got a good following. I think 700 people, and I want to
I
keep
think that's
people who are
great.
really, yeah, people who are interested in this field. And I talk about art stuff.
Well,
The
and your
month of
doodle a
November,
day is always good.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. In February, I didn't do it this month, but in February, I'm going to do Doodle a Day for Valentine's Day. And it's
Awesome.
great for me. It's like
Yeah.
accountability, and I can do a bunch of all of my doodles that I did in October,
Yeah.
most of them I sold for greeting cards. So it helps,
Good.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were getting work done at the same time.
I didn't know it, but I was. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you so
Well,
much. I appreciate it.
yeah, I'm glad that we connected and everything. So yeah, thanks for interviewing me.
All right. Well, you take care, and we'll be following you.
Okay. Thank you.